While the stores in my area don't sell Mini Racer blind boxes, they do get the Mini Racer 3-pack waves in very, very consistently. In fact, I've been able to find every single wave of Mini Racer 3-pack since 2018, being able to add them to my collection quite easily, with one exception. Throughout all of my years of collecting Mini Racers, these 6 years that these 3-packs have been out, only one wave has slipped through the cracks. One elusive wave that never hit my stores. A wave including 3-packs with exclusive releases of Carla Veloso, Larry Camper, and Tex Dinoco. I was able to get Carla Veloso into my collection later on. She was released in a few other 3-packs and other multi-packs. I have multiple of her at this point. I never found Larry Camper. I'm pretty sure he's been released in the blind boxes ever since, but my stores don't often get blind boxes, and when they do, they're just random miscellaneous toy stores. The grocery stores that typically get blind boxes in don't exist where I live, unfortunately, and the grocery stores in my area don't get them in, so I have to get lucky with miscellaneous local toy stores and stores in the mall that get them, and unfortunately, they've never had a blind box wave with Larry in it, because I think he has been in one at the very least. And of course, there's Tex Dinoco. Tex has also been out in a few waves of blind boxes. I once found one of those waves, but Tex was already gone. But now, he's finally returned in a new 3-pack in 2024, alongside Fabulous Lightning McQueen and Dinoco Cruz, and I'm so happy to finally be able to add this elusive Mini Racer to my collection. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another review, and to another Mini Racers 3-pack review here on the channel. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Race at Willy's Butte 3-pack, which includes, of course, Fabulous McQueen, Dinoco Cruz, and Tex Dinoco. Like many of 2024's packs, it just focuses on re-releases with no new releases, but Tex certainly is a pretty desirable re-release, especially if you don't have Mini Racer blind boxes in your area, just like me. This is actually my first Mini Racers 3-pack review of 2024, since all the ones before this have just had re-releases in them. Unfortunately, this is the only pack from this wave my stores got in. They also got the McQueen Makeover pack, which is Cruz and McQueen, Ramon, and Luigi, but none of the packs with new releases, so I was not able to find the GRC 3-packs or the Wingo 3-pack, which I'm very excited for. In case you're wondering where I got the name Race at Willy's Butte from, that is the official name of this pack. Back in the day, Mini Racer 3-packs would have their names written at the bottom. That's something they dropped several years ago now, but if you do some digging online, you can still find the official names of each pack. Typically, I use Entertainment Earth, which sells full cases of Mini Racer 3-packs and always labels them with their official name. As you can see, we have GRC Racers 1, 2, and 3, McQueen Makeover, Race at Willy's Butte, which, of course, is this pack by the process of elimination, and Speed Limit, which would be the Wingo pack. And that's such a cool name. I think that was a really fun name for that. So yeah, while they aren't labeled on the packaging anymore, they still do have official names. You just have to do some digging. I easily could have called this the Tex Dinoco 3-pack review, but I always like calling them by what the official name is because, well, you may not have known it, and I think it's cool that they all still have official names. Anyway, let's get these guys out of the package here. I don't quite remember who was included with the original Tex Dinoco pack, but I believe it was Cars 1 themed. You might be wondering, why is this called Race at Willy's Butte if Tex is there? And it's because, well, in the scene at the end of Cars 3, where Dinoco Cruz and Fabulous McQueen's paint jobs are debuted, Tex, of course, is also present at Willy's Butte. Now, we're going to very briefly take a look at Fabulous McQueen and Dinoco Cruz. It's really nice to have these two back together in a pack again. I believe they're also currently out in a pack with, is it the Dinoco helicopter, right? Which is a pretty fun one. But the Mini Racers line has never been afraid of combining characters from different locations. And hey, if it's got a Dinoco theme, I think that still works. The Fabulous McQueen Mini Racer looks great, as always. Fabulous McQueen is one of my all-time favorite McQueen paint jobs, and it's not often I get to unbox a new Fabulous McQueen. Really, really nice looking item, as per usual. Love that deep shade of blue. Fabulous McQueen written on the side, number 95. Unfortunately, you have the classic Mini Racers problem of, with this being a very early Mini Racer, both of these being early Mini Racers, they don't have the Lightyear text on their tires. Mini Racers were given Lightyear text written on them a few years into the line. I think the wave with the King was the first one to ever do it. And unfortunately, they've never gone back and added the text to newer releases, or sorry, to older releases, which I think is pretty unfortunate. Because back in the day, you know, they would just sculpt the tires and not write the Lightyear logo. Nowadays, they print the decals on the tires, and the Lightyear logo is part of the print. Anyway, on the back, we've got the Rusty's logo, and the 95, and the 4 Doc Hudson writing, which is really sweet. I love that that's included as part of his design. Just look at the other side, and the base. Moving on to Dinoco Cruz. Nothing too special here, just your classic Dinoco Cruz. It seems mine has a bit of a paint scuff there on the hood, but that's alright. It's going to be repainted anyway. Very excited to repaint a Dinoco Cruz and a Fabulous McQueen. Of course, Fabulous McQueen's just the regular old McQueen mold, but it's not often I get new Mini Racer Cruzes. She's not in all that many packs, honestly. Not often we see Cruz. This year she's been in several, since they're all packs that are re-releases, primarily with significant characters. So it is nice that this year Cruz is a little more accessible in the 3-packs than she usually is. On the side, you guys know I love the smaller proportions, the squash proportions of the Mini Racers. But did you really have to make the dinosaur look like that? This is a deep cut. But have you ever seen the Phineas and Ferb episode where Buford befriends a flamingo that's combined with a whale, and it's called a whale-mingo? That's what this reminds me of. I know that's a super deep cut, and that's probably one of the worst, weirdest episodes of that show. But man, the body is huge. It's so funny that Squash and Cruz's proportions make it look like that. There's a look at the other side, and finally the base. And now, the main attraction, the one and only Tex Dinoco. And here he is. He looks great. Look at him. Oh, he's so fun. I absolutely love this. The expression is on point. The gold color is really, really nice. Sparkly, as always, just like he is on his regular diecast. In case you want a comparison, here's a 2017 Tex Dinoco. Please ignore the broken rearview mirror. And here is my personal favorite Tex, the current Thailand release of him, which uses a bit of a darker gold color. Mine, unfortunately, has some scuffing on the roof. It's kind of gotten worn away for whatever reason. But I think it was just colored darker in general. But you can see mine has some wear and tear on it. But yeah, you can see this is based on Tex pretty well. Does a pretty great job at capturing the character. I love how massive the horns on the front are. Look at how thick the handle in the middle is. It's absolutely massive. And the horns are short and stubby and really, really funny. Tex is a pretty long car, and his Mini Racer is actually longer than they usually are. Mini Racers tend to conform to around about the same width, length, and sometimes height. Not always height, but they do conform to the same length and width typically. And you can see they made Tex a little bit longer to reflect the fact that he is a longer vehicle. And of course, the mustache adds some length to him too, right? Got the cow skin style roof there, shaded in a bit of a darker color than the original Tex, a bit closer to his Thailand release. Nice shiny gold and silver on the sides. Really love how his wheels turned out. Pretty good translation of the classic Tex Dinoco wheel design, but again, it's just printed, not sculpted, so you can't have the hubcap sticking outward. The print just makes it look like it's going inward. On the back, we of course have that iconic Dinoco license plate. Nothing much else going on there, but that is typical. His windows are a very interesting color, very different than what they go for with the diecast. There's a look at the other side, and there is a look at the base. I'm just so happy to be getting new Mini Racers in my collection again, and I'm even happier to finally add Tex Dinoco to my collection after several years of him eluding me. I'm very happy with how he turned out, and it's always great to add another significant character to the Mini Racers lineup, even if he was added 3 years ago and my stores just didn't get him. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now. Why are you in the front, Cruz? Move there. There we go. It's all about this guy.